morning, early morning YouTube. What's going down? What's going down? This your brother, neighborhood trucker, KB the Smooth 178, coming to you here in my truck. Oh man, it's about 1:58 a.m. Just a quick check-in, y'all. Y'all know how I do it. First and foremost, thank my lovely Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for waking me, you, all of us up, or those that still sleep that will wake up another day. Man, I tell you, man, you got, all I can say is, man, if y'all don't have faith, it's just, y'all missing out, man. Bow now, bow later. All's gonna bow one sweet day. Glory to God, to that man upstairs. Get right, get right, get right. All right, y'all. What's been going on, man? YouTube. Oh, man. Well, brother's been going through some things, man. I'm not gonna get into all that. Got some family things going on personally, but you know what? At the end of the day, I can still smile, man, because I know that man's working on it. Everything's gonna be all right, man. I'm blessed. I'm living. I'm breathing. I'm achieving. It's all good, y'all. So, yeah. So, anyway, like I said, coming to y'all in my truck. This quick video, checking in, how my folks doing, and then this quick topic, y'all. There's this big discussion going around in trucking. Everybody want a label out here. What I mean by label is there's three labels in trucking that most people get misconstrued or gotta, want to be big man and all that, big man and woman. Okay, first I call it entry level. When you first get into trucking, most of y'all are going to be company drivers, which I currently am. Company driver is usually referred to as the trucking industry slave. We get told what to do, where to fuel, where to stop. You can't turn down loads at most companies. You can, but you get pit as one of the bad drivers, and they'll just go push you to the back of the line. You won't get many miles of loads. You got to do stuff for free, and that's what they do in trucking, y'all. New drivers coming in. When you first get in the game, there's a lot of stuff you're not gonna get paid for. You might not get paid all your miles. You might not get paid all your deadhead miles. Most of these companies route you through what they call practical miles. Like I say, they route you here, point A to point B to here. You're going to have to take this route to get here. It'll probably be an extra 50, 60 miles that you won't get paid for. So stuff like that, sitting in the truck. You don't get paid for your 10-hour breaks. You don't get paid for your 34-hour resets. Yeah, stuff like that. So anyway, that's the entry level. Second level is lease purchase or lease operator. What that is, you start leasing from a company, or you go to one of these leasing agents and they lease you a truck, and you can sign it on to a company to pull their freight. You're in between, I say, glorified company driver and owner op. You start learning the business, you get paid $10.99, you'll get paid more. More responsibility, but at the end of the day, you're still leasing the truck off a company. Most of these guys and gals, I'm currently with Dart, by the way, Dart Transit. Most of their contracts are minimum 4 to 6 years. I know Dart here, they want you to do it for 66 months, which is around about 4 to 5 years, I believe. 6 years max, depending on the truck you get. So there you go, your lease operator. Then you got the full owner op. I mean, you bought the truck straight up, or you went to a dealer, you got your truck, or your mom and pop been trucking, they gave you your truck. You're your owner operator. You do whatever, you call all the shots. You pick and choose your loads. You pull for a company, or you go out here and you get your own brokers. Oh, by the way, owner op also has his own authority most times, own LLC or own EIN, all that good stuff. Corporation. They're their own business. They the guy, they calling all the shots. They cut out the middleman. They get all the money, after the broker, I guess. So, and I'm just speaking on what I know. I'm not an owner op, and soon maybe to come lease operator. I'm just letting y'all know that's what KB working on. So, I'm just tired of hearing these titles thrown around like, oh, you're an owner op, I'm an owner op, oh, you company driver, you ain't nothing, no, I'm a lease operator. At the end of the day, we are all truck drivers trying to make a better life for me, for you and your family. You choose to sacrifice, you be away at home. You're out here running these miles. You're out here being as safe as you can, dealing with all the road conditions, DOT, load deadlines, all that stuff. And at the end of the day, let's just get it together, y'all. Who gives a fudge what you are. You're a truck driver, whatever you decide to do, get the money. You want to be a company driver for the whole time and retire, so be it. There's a lot of guys and gals I had to do. I just met a guy today, he had Dart, been here 22 years company driving. Never once leased or nothing. There's some guys that say jump straight into a lease. You don't do your research, you ain't ready to know what you're getting into. A lot of people fail. I'm just gonna leave that as that. So, but anyway, what I want to talk to y'all about is lease operator. Here at Dart Transit, they have a walk-away lease program. Most companies don't. Most companies you locked in. You pretty much you go lease, you're going locked in. You just got to stick it out. Dart gives you first a 90-day trial, meaning 3 months lease, running loads. They give you a sample dispatcher, which what I mean by that, they give you a dispatcher, temporary one that's going to fill you up. I mean, he's going to run you. You're going to get load. They're going to set you up to succeed. They give you a maintenance account. You can even take some more money out for yourself to put aside for maintenance. They do escrow. At the end of this video, I'm going to put up some screenshots of what Dart sent me about their lease program. Any more questions, feel free to email me. I'm still researching myself. But overall, it's a pretty decent program. You get to walk away. You get to try it out. You don't like it, you can go right back to company, no ifs, ands, buts. You lose out the money you paid in that 90 days. But you turn it in, you say, hey, I don't want to do this, I want to go back company driver. They'll hook you up. Dart has plenty of dedicated lanes, by the way. Most of our stuff is dedicated. Don't get me wrong, we have general OTR. We stay east of Denver, Colorado, and we do have some California accounts, but they usually stay all the way west. They don't come all the way east. But overall, Dart has many dedicated accounts. Procter & Gamble, Church of Dwight, Georgia Pacific, Marshalls, Lowe's. We do drop the hooks at Walmart, Target. We got this new Amazon thing they're doing with UPS. I don't know the whole Pacific, but anyway, it's numerous accounts. So when you calling over here to come to Dart, make sure you ask your recruiter about that. What kind of accounts do you have? What freight lanes? What do I want to run? Oh, by the way, minimum to come to Dart, fresh out of CDL school, you got to have 6 months here. They do train, but they don't take you fresh out of CDL school, meaning you got a CDL, but you haven't been no road time. You got to at least have a minimum of 6 months. I heard in certain circumstances they might work with you at 3, but overall they said the minimum 6 months. So just to let y'all know, I've been getting that question too. Can I come out of here out of like I get my CDL, can I come to Dart? You got to get some drive time in somewhere 6 months. I would say go somewhere else a year, but Dart will take you at 6. So yeah, so the lease program looks pretty damn good, y'all. I can make double to triple what I'm making now as a company driver. Like I told y'all before, I make 52 cents, but mine is 7 cents per diem, so I'm actually only making 45 cents out here. I used to unload trailers with this Marshalls account. Go back in my film videos. It's some work now. Oh, and also lease operator is 80 to 90% drop and hook, meaning you ain't touching no freight, but 99% no touch freight, but 80% to 90% drop and hook, meaning there's 10% out there, 10 to 20%. You can get a live unload. I'd have done some live unload. Minimum, you be waiting at these places. I'd have went 2 to 3 hours at the minimum. No, I mean max. I'm sorry, that's the most you'll wait. Most time they're in and out of there. The places we go, we're getting in and out of here. The Dart is big. Dart has a good repertoire out here with these companies, these shippers, receivers, brokers. So we're good. We're in and out of here. There are some places you might get stuck, but overall you're moving out here. I mean, you set up to succeed. It's all on you too as a driver. A lot of people want to, excuse my language, bitch and complain, saying the company ain't this, they're not giving me my miles. But how are you running as a driver? Why don't you take responsibility as a driver? Some of y'all out here, you're not running the truck. You want to go home. You want to stay home, especially as a lease operator. You can't stay home a week or 2 weeks, expect to come out here and make money, because now you're in a hole, you in the negative, got to get back positive. Me, going lease, I'm going to stay out a minimum 2 weeks, but I'm probably going to do a 3 depending on how it runs, and I'm going to check it out. So I don't need to go home no more than 2 or 3 days. That's just facts. A day a week. If I stay out 2 weeks, I'll go home 2 days. 34-hour reset, I'm back out on the road. I got most of my family covered. My missus at home understand. We trying to set goals to get out where we need to get our own place, our own land, stuff in life. I'm 40 years old, be 41 on my birthday. I ain't playing around out here. Time is not promised. This is one thing that is promised. Tomorrow will come, but what's not promised is you wake up to see it. So what I'm saying is time is of the essence, y'all. Let's do it productively, use it wisely out here. Don't waste it, man. That's the worst thing you do in life, is just waste time. Don't have no goals, be mediocre, just sit back and just don't do anything with your life. And also, I'm gonna say this too, don't be afraid to get out your comfort zone. If y'all don't know Choice Mass, man, he's my fellow man, homie. One of the founding members of the Stoop Gang. You already know Stoop Gang, my family, Zello app. Get on there, walkie-talkie. Everybody's safe, but nobody's safe. But Choice Mass did a good live feed the other day. He said he's gonna leave it up. Go check that out, man. He would just talk about what I'm about to get into. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of stepping out, say like my grandma used to put it out. Don't be afraid to get your feet wet, paddle in water. What I mean is, don't be afraid to get out there and do what you got to do. Get out your comfort zone. Change is about evolving, doing something that's uncomfortable at the time to succeed. You feel me? So don't be afraid to be, oh, I want to stay company driver because I'm afraid of lease, or people have told me lease is bad. I'm not going to do that. So you just stay stuck company driver, making pennies per mile the rest of your life, mad, sad, miserable, and complaining all the time. Why don't you try it? Like I said, Dart over here has a hell of a lease program that you're able to walk away from. You're able to just try it out. If you don't like it, then you can stay company. And now you got a feel of what it's like business side of trucking. You're not just a company mule being told what to do. You actually get more freedom. You actually get to learn the business side, how to manage your fuel, how to run your lanes, how to run your truck, how to all that good stuff. You feel me? So I don't see how you can go wrong over here anyway. I'm just speaking for Dart. You know, I'm not tooting their horn like they're the best company out here, but for me, they're doing me right. I mean, I have more pros than cons with Dart, real talk. My main con on the account I started out with was unloading. I mean, I was putting in that work, y'all, but it would kill me. I'd be so damn wore out. Then I still got to drive another 3-4 hours, 200 or 300 miles sometimes after the load, and that was just wearing me out, man. You know, I got a CDL to unload, drive truck, deliver freight from A to B across this great nation over here. But I sucked it up. I did what I had to do. It paid off. Hard work pays off at the end. And what I'm telling you drivers is hard work is going to pay off at the end. You got to suck it up out here to get where you want us to see. Your first year or two is going to be rough, drivers. Don't expect to come out here and get the candy coat and get the dream job bag off the hand. Some of us are not lucky enough to get the locals job less than a year, or dedicated route less than a year. You got to go straight OTR, out 3 to 4 weeks at a time, running your first year to learn this game, learn trucking, learn if you want to be a trucker, learn if you're going to stay healthy enough to keep the DOT card. Most of us get it 2 years. I get it every year because of my health issue, so I got to do it every year. But the max, I think, is 2 years. But yeah, you got to worry about that too. I mean, be concerned about that. Health is the #1 thing, not just for trucking, but as a general, you should be focused on your health anyway. Without health, you have nothing, no money, no life, no nothing. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about. I got my stew going real quick to get off topic. Another stew. This is chicken, by the way. Man, it smells good. Got some chicken in there, green beans, carrots, celery, little quinoa, brown rice, some no yolk noodles. You know, keeping the carbs down. No crackers, no bread. But yeah, this is one of the best investments I got out here. Oh, and Dart, by the way, every truck, even lease trucks, have 25-watt inverters installed automatically, so you can run pretty much anything you want. I got my TV, Law and Order. That's why I was watching. I got my mic, my fridge. I done showed y'all all this before, but yeah. So, but anyway, I ain't gonna make this video too long. I'm already at 14 minutes. Real quick, I just want to show y'all. So, since I've been running this week, and this is as company driver, I'm gonna show y'all the miles I got. I hope y'all can see that. Right now it says 36.3.2, 165.1 hours. Freightliners, I don't know about any other truck. I've been mostly a Freightliner, but they calculate your miles. I use Trip 2 to know what I run in a week. Then I use Trip 1 for every time I do a load. Then I reset it on the next load to keep track of my own miles. But out of that 36.03 miles, I'm getting paid 35.78 miles. As a company driver, I'm gonna make a decent check next Friday. What I'm trying to tell y'all is that was all drop and hook. I had one mini live load. I say mini live load, which is I had to wait 45 minutes to get loaded. Everything else was straight drop a hook, drop a hook, drop a hook, drop a hook. That's good as a solo driver to me. Now, other people probably gonna comment and say that ain't shit, or yeah, that's pretty good, because the average here, I'm gonna be real with y'all, the average a week is 25 to 29, and that's if you running your clock right. Oh, speaking of clock too, let me hit this real quick. Let me turn this fan off so y'all can hear me. All right, so here's what I'm looking at on my hours. Okay, I hope y'all can see that. Current driving, I have 210, 70, 80, 1408. Now I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna go down. Okay, this is what we're looking at. I've been in the sleeper berth. Okay, 55 hours. This is what I want to show y'all real quick. Okay, 11 days. Hold on, I skipped it. Okay, this is what I want to show you. I'm running recaps. This is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, here we go. Cycle reset, 9:22. Hours gained after midnight, which is midnight on, what's the day? Sunday. Yeah, it just turned Sunday. So Sunday at midnight, which is Monday morning, I'll get 528 back. But currently, this is what I had to run with, 1408. So now I'm going to go to my 8-day clock. Because you know we on a 70-hour, 8-day clock. So this is my 8 days. So a quick explanation, new drivers on recaps. You get a 70-hour clock. Basically, if you run the clock right, 10 hours a day, you'll be out of hours in 7 days. But I try to run no more than 8 hours to 9 hours a day. So here's my 8-day clock. Okay, the 12th, on duty time, 528, driving 3 hours. The 13th, I had total time, 836. I drove for 717. This day, I had to put in some work. Total on duty time, 1133, 906. Then I did a, 24-hour reset, because I was waiting. I had time in between the load on the 15th, which was able me to run recaps. And now, the next day, I did 8 hours of driving. Total on duty 931. 517 I did 907. Total duty hours is 1146. And then yesterday I did 6 hours of driving, 6 hours 44 minutes of driving. Total duty hours 854. And today I have 14-hour clock to run if I needed to, but I'm actually at the shop here in Valdeia, Ohio, Dart safety lane, because I got to get a couple things on the truck checked out, because I'm getting ready to turn this truck in. And basically I get a little money. So basically I have a 34-hour reset. So I have a 70-hour clock. But if I wanted to keep running, what I'm trying to tell y'all is learn how to run your ELD. Learn how to run your clock. So basically I could have kept running, y'all. I would have got a 14-hour clock. I would have ran 8 hours. So that would have gave me 8 minus 14. What is that? 5 hours again. Added to the 5 hours at the midnight. That's 10 hours. That's another 10 hours I could have ran. Basically what I'm trying to tell y'all drivers is don't run your clock so hard, and it's gonna be hard when you first learn it. You're gonna run out of hours. When you first get out your training truck, you're always gonna be doing the 34 out on the road, unless you know about trucking or you just smart with it. Pretty much you're gonna be doing 34s, and ain't nothing wrong with a 34, but try to do a 34 at home if you can. But I'm just saying, if you know how to run your clock, you can run recaps, and you will never have to do a 34. And I ain't gonna say never, but you could pretty much run at least 2 weeks without doing a 34. I'd have done it before. I'd have ran almost two weeks and a couple of days before I actually had to just do a 34. Or I would just, and you don't want to get burnt out neither. I would have just tired and I was burnt out. So at the end of the day, learn these ELDs out here and stop these, I want to be this, or I got to have this title as a truck driver. At the end of the day, we all men and women. We're trying to do our best out of here. Neither one of us are the best. I mean, I don't claim to be the best. I try to do the best job I can each day. I'm blessed on this earth, but I'm not the best at nothing. And that's another dude, 1034 Chillin. Stoop Gang, man. 10, if you watch our video, check that man out. He dropped a video about this too, being the best, and talk about not being the best, how people think they're the best of everything, but just do the best you can, but don't just get that big head out here. So anyway, 20 minutes in, I just wanted to come to y'all with that. So anyway, hope y'all like this video. Stay safe, stay blessed out here. Remember, my family out here, your family out here. Let's learn this game. Let's be safe. Let's stop all the hate and jealousy and just get this money the best way we can. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Peace, grace, and love to all. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Hope y'all keep rocking with it, brother. Hit that bell. KB do be dropping videos. I'm trying to keep up with a video every week, at least minimum. But right now, I'm out here grinding. I can't guarantee nothing in life. The only guarantee is I know is that one day I'm going to be in the grave. Till then, I'm going to keep living my best life and doing the best out here. So, y'all stay easy, stay fresh. Love y'all. Stay sucker free. And I'll be back with more videos, y'all. This KB Smooth out of here. I hope y'all learned something today. I hope y'all understand where I was coming from. And if I'm full of shit, just leave it in the comments, man. Tell me what's going on. So anyway, y'all be safe, be blessed. I'm out of here. More videos to come. Brother KB Smooth, Trucker 78. Later. Peace. Yeah.